Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome you all to this day number 4 of our Millionaire Mindset practice. And today I'm discussing more about how to become financially fit in your life. I hope all of you are going for a gym or like exercise or doing some activities for becoming healthy, right? If you are doing some activities to become a healthy person in your life, type yes in the chat box or give me in the comment section. What is the one activity you are doing for your health? It may be any other thing, right? You just tell me what is that one thing you are doing for your health. Okay, thank you. Okay, now any of the things, walking, running, yes, these are the things you are doing. Why you are doing? Because you are doing it for your good health. If you have stopped doing it, what will happen? Maybe you are again going back to the same session. Radha is saying walking 10,000 steps every day. Thank you so much for that. You have a particular goal saying that 10,000 steps every day. So that will keep you healthy, right, Radha? Okay, same time, we have to make sure that even in our personal financial journey, we have to be fit. And if you want to be fit, there are some criteria you have to take care. So these are the some criteria which I'm discussing today. The number one criteria is you should have a wealthy mindset. Very important thing. If your mindset is not in that proper and you are just not thinking about how wealthy people are thinking. You are always thinking about negative. You are always thinking about the problems. You are always concentrating on the problems. When you suppose imagine that these two fingers, like you are just pointing out here, these two fingers are your problems. And there are a lot of things surrounded by here, which are the solutions or which are the opportunities. Now, what will happen if you are just concentrating on this? Means your entire focus is on these two fingers. That means it is on your problem. You are not able to find out what is the solution surrounded by this. When you are just removing this, what is that you are seeing? You are seeing the opportunities. So this is what we have to focus. For that, you should have a wealthy mindset. You have to think like a millionaire. You have to act like a millionaire. You have to behave like a millionaire. And you have to face all the problems or all the challenges like a millionaire. And failure is common. Death is common. It is a reality. We have to accept the reality. So are you ready to do that? If you are ready, type yes in the chat box or type wealthy mindset in the chat box. When it is getting to your mind, then you are thinking like a millionaire. The second important thing you have to be very careful and you have to make a note of it, that is your goals. What is your goals? Are you clear about your financial goals? Are you clear about your health goals, relationship goals, career goals? If you are not clear, you cannot achieve that one. Because suppose you just imagine you want to go to, you want to go out, but you don't know where to go. What you will do? Where you will go? It's very difficult, right? You are in confusion. You don't know what are the things you have to carry, which are the transportation you have to take, and in how many hours you are reaching there. You don't know. So that's why make sure that where you want to go. That means your specific goals. It may be your children's education. It may be children's marriage. It may be your own retirement. You have never thought about it. Or you may be come out from debt. That may be your goal. You want to construct a house for yourself. Make a list of all the goals which you want to achieve in your life. It may be big, it may be small. Leave it to the universe that it will give you to the according time. Like when you wanted to achieve it, it will give you. But set an intention, clear intention saying that I want to achieve this. This is my goal. Imagine that I already have it. Okay, that is the second important thing. And third important thing, you have to do your financial planning. Now, what is the meaning of financial planning? You should understand what is your current position. What is your net worth? What is net worth? Assets minus liabilities. When you know what is your current position, when you know where is your goals, then it is easy for you to reach to that goals. That means you can understand what is the money you required within how many years, and where you have to invest that money, different financial products, and so that you can reach that goal easily. So these are the first three things. One is wealthy habits, wealthy mindset, financial goals, financial planning. Next important thing you have to understand, that is how to come out from debt if you are in a debt trap. If you are already into a debt trap, come out in a debt trap. And there are two aspects. There are some good debts, there are some bad debts. What is the meaning of good debt? Good debt is a debt where you are earning more. Maybe you are getting at lesser interest and you are earning more out of that, or you are creating an asset out of that. Maybe, for example, you are spending for your education. And out of that, when you are developed yourself, like you may be getting a lot of opportunities. Students are spending like taking money for their education. Why? Because they know that once they have gone through that particular education, there are a lot more opportunities to get the job. Home, like if you are getting it very lesser interest when compared to other interest, other debt, then of course it's a good debt if you are investing and if you are getting earning more than that what you have invested in your home. So that is called as some of the good debt. And if you are having credit card loan, personal loan, where you are paying more than like 18%, 20%, 12% rate of return, rate of interest, then of course that may be a bad debt. And credit card, you may be paying 36% to 48%, including penalty and interest. Make sure that if you are having, you are just reducing that debt. And you have to identify some of the like important tools to reduce your debt by increasing your income or cutting down your expenses. Next important thing, you have to understand wealth protection tools. What is wealth protection tool? Having term insurance, health insurance, accidental insurance, and having an emergency fund. These are the wealth protection tool. Now, what you are doing, if you are having an emergency fund, you need not to worry for next 6 months when you have 6 months of your expenses. Even if you are kicked out from your job, even if you are left your job because of some of the various health issues, then you need not to worry for your next 6 months because you have a sufficient corpus to live for next 6 months. So similarly, if you have a health insurance, you need not to sell your properties. I have a lot of examples where people sold their property for their health insurance. If you have a term insurance, you need, when you are leaving this world, like you can leaving a safety net for your family members. So they need not to sacrifice their goals for not having sufficient money with themselves. Accidental insurance, which is covers the disability as well. So these are the four important things which you take care in your wealth protection tools. Next, when it comes to the investment planning, there are more than 10 like investment options are available. Which is the right investment option you have to take? That is very important. You have to make a note and you have to start investing in that. And not only that, diversify. There are a lot of investment options. If you're just concentrating on only one thing, maybe tomorrow when you require, you may not be liquidated that money immediately. So make sure that liquidity is there, growth is there, and like you can withdraw that money at any time whenever you require. So make sure you are diversifying your assets. Okay. Next sixth important thing, do your retirement planning. You may be like having 1 or 2 children where you may not depend upon them when during your retirement. And don't think about your retirement at the age of 60 or 50. When you are young, think about your retirement. Just start accumulating money, at least one portion, 10% of your income, just focusing on your retirement, so that whenever you want to live a happy retirement life, you need not to worry for that because you have a sufficient corpus in your life, in your bank account. Right? So that's why there is no need of worrying for anything. Tension-free retirement you have to live. Okay. Next, the seventh important thing is the income tax planning. When you are in India, even when you are in abroad as an NRI, but your base is India, you may be getting some TDS and all deducted from some of the sources. Make sure that you are utilizing all the deductions, ATC, ATD, 24E, and when you are doing charity, it is fully exempted. So make sure that you are getting all the benefits out of that, and make sure that you are filing your ITR within due date. July 30th, July 31st is a due date for filing your ITR. If you are not a plan, please make a plan for that so that you can avoid penalty and interest. And next important thing you have to learn, that is avoid the scams. There are a lot of scams going on in this world. Every day people are becoming victim of the scams. Make sure that you are aware about the scams and you are learning more about the scams and you are understanding and you are avoiding those scams. Okay. Next very important thing, you have to understand how to increase your passive sources of income. If you're just depending upon only one sources of income, or it may be a job, it may be a business, then tomorrow if any financial crisis comes, or if anything happens, any emergency comes, you may not want to work, then it is a big problem that you don't have any sufficient income sources where you cannot you have to depend upon others. It may not be a good for your life. So that's why make sure that you are having minimum 5 to 6 sources of income so that you can have a sufficient money for all of your desired lifestyle. And last but not the least, you have to make sure that you are making a will. Succession planning is very important. There are a lot of plenty of what is that, you can say that corpus which is lying in bank account, which is lying in IT income tax fund, or like which is lying in the mutual fund. There are a lot of properties where nobody knows the property belongs to whom, because the people who are not investing, they are investing their money, they are sacrificing a lot of things. At the end of the day, when they leave, their family members don't even know that what are the things they have left, you have left for your family members. Maybe many times they are quarreling each other, they are fighting each other for the things they wanted to get it done. If you have a proper will, then they need not to fight, you need not to worry when you are leaving this part. So these are the 10 important things you have to take care in your personal financial journey. And when you are thinking about that, when you are planning accordingly for all these 10 things, you can also be a financial effect. I'm not talking about you're healthier, maybe financially healthier, you are financially healthier. So it is very important aspect you have to learn. I have just given some of the just a gist of it, like what are the things you have to consider. And tomorrow we are having a third day of our workshop, and these are the things which we are discussing in detail. So if you want to be a part of our 3-day masterclass, please be a part of that one. And we are doing a lot of activities in this session, and you can learn a lot. And we always welcome you to becoming our elite group of members, where you are every day you are learning about mindset as well as learning about the money management system. Thank you so much for watching out this. And if you like this video, please share it to your friends and family members so that along with you, they can also become financially fit like you. Okay. And please subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon so that you will not miss my next video. Thank you so much for watching out this. And in the description, we are given the link. If you want to be a part of our community, you can join that. Thank you so much.